Whoopity whoopity whoop or something. V-Rylla 3, Virtual Rally 3. We are back again. So, first season in the, well, I wrote WRC because I reached the limit of letters in a YouTube title, so I couldn't write first season in 2 lead to 4-wheel drive WRC it is. And if I remember correctly, yes, I ended up with the worst placed AI. So I have the slowest and worst teammate possible. Awesome. While the Toyota is having the winners, or the 2 drivers that moved up from the first season, and might actually be one of the best teams this season. Kuna will probably have a nice one in the asphalt rallies. And for the ones who watched the last stream, I'm gonna keep watching out for Lorenzo Christiansen in the 1.6 liters, and also Lucas Bianchi. They're both in interesting teams, to put it that way. The 4th and 5th best team. It is a good upgrade from last season. That's going to be interesting. It's also going to be interesting to see if I can remember any of these 4 names. Thomas Torre, Christian. I still guess it will be Christian. Brian and Sylvain. To see if they are actually able to be faster than the stock AIs. And also trying to see if my old team MG is able to keep being the fastest team. When I look at the drivers in the Porsche and the Fiat teams, it should be very possible. Anyway, the first rally is in Germany. That's the first time I'm going to do that rally. Rally Germany. Asphalt rally. Average surface is asphalt, yes, but it's also Monte Carlo-esque-ish, kind of. Some patches of snow and ice. It's surprisingly difficult, and the 2-liter 4-wheel drive cars are not easy to handle at all either. Not going to watch these stages, but maybe setup. Poor asphalt. Yeah, so dry them. Nice. I like the car though, the Seat Cordoba. Amazing. Alright then, like I wrote in the chat, this is either going to be a blast or a struggle. It's, yeah, neither Alben. I like the stage name, but yeah, I might be really slow or be useful. I have no idea. And just 13 cars including me, so 3 AIs retired on the first stage. Oh, this is quite different. It's like F1 level of downforce on these cars. It's so twitchy. Yep. Oh. And it's. I really should have just looked at the last stream to see the stage times from Finland and then compare, because I might actually be quicker in a Super 1600 car than the 2-liter car. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, it might be a case of me just gathering points from the rear of the field. It is really not an easy class to jump into this. Oop. Yep. Come on. That's quite a few seconds left. Oh, I only lost 3 seconds though. And I'm talking about Mr. Albrecht Stamler, my teammate, as being the worst AI. He's still in the rally and actually 11th at the moment. this, it is not the same as the UK stage rally England, but at the same time it feels like they ran out of fantasy and just kept adding what they have in Rally England, but with some extra corners and tarmac asphalt. Oh, no. I guess I'm gonna lose my AAA rating. 7th in the first stage. It's a good thing it's not as easy as the Super 1600 Championship, because that's a bit too easy. So if you come up Parker, yeah. So the Toyota second, that is actually really good. Like I said, the Toyota drivers are the ones that moved up to the top class after first season, and now that the Toyota is a bit better, there's no surprise that they are going to push towards the top. So the Toyota might actually be quite a good car after a while. Citroen is struggling again. But yeah, 7th in the first stage. I am actually not unhappy with that. Yeah, it's going to take a while to get used to the four-wheel drive cars. So asphalt, wet asphalt. Yeah, so intermediate. I like how I got 2 green dots, so 2 dots better grip. By going to drive tires and then go back to the intermediates, I got 1 dot of grip more. When loading the stage, it said 20%. Be careful, jump. It said 20% ice asphalt, and that's actually going to be a thing. And it is really icy and slippery. For a game that has so much weird physics and not a simulation at all at many areas, that bit is, I would actually say, a tiny bit impressive even. Oh!
5 left.
That was a good first split.
Into 3 left. 100. 5 left and flat right. 3 right and 4 left.
I actually need to concentrate as well.
3 left.
That's a strange thing.
5 right.
I can't just blabber away with pointless words, which might actually be a good thing for people watching, but oh, come on. Asphalt.
5 right.
Look at the car though. The Fiat Cordoba.
100. 4 left.
Telefonie komórkowe tutaj. Yeah,
100. 4 right.
almost wish I had a Repsol on the car instead.
5 left.
But I guess Repsol, telefonie komórkowe tutaj. It's Spanish anyway. Oh, bad place for the night.
4 left and 5 right. 100. 4 right. Long.
It is probably a bit weird, but I
100.
I don't like making mistakes, but I do like the fact that I'm not just dominating. I wish I was a bit quicker though,
50. 2 left.
because I'm even slower than Jarno at the moment.
100.
And
4 right.
the difference between me in 9th and Hayden in 10th at the moment kind of shows the
100.
skill gap,
Open.
which in a few seasons will close up when the worst AI cars will, or drivers will retire, and here's the ice. Whoop.
5 right.
And yeah, like that. I'm 4 seconds behind Jarno in 8th.
5
But still ahead of Hayden. As the Super 1600 stars, I would like to say it
flat left into
like that, enter the top class, though the gaps will close up. So the speed I have now would 4 seconds behind Janu would not be good enough for a ninth, or good enough to be ahead of 4 AIs in a couple of seasons. So I need to be better than this. But that just goes along with all the praise I've given the game about the fluidity and how it changes from season to season. Find a good split. Slippery. Slippery when wet.
Tight hairpin left. 2 right opens. 100. 4 left.
Oink.
100. 3 left opens.
Oh no, 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 no!
Right. Over finish.
That's a surprise that it wasn't an instant retirement. Whew. And still ninth. Yeah, the WRC cars are they you need a certain finesse to be able to drive them, and it's not easy at all. So down to ninth overall, and you see it's 4 seconds behind Jarno in the Hyundai, which is supposed to be the slowest car, but I'm still 5 seconds ahead of Hayden. So while it might be an okay season this season because the 2 Citroens, my teammate and the slowest Hyundai, are awful, I think it's top 12. That's the team goal. So 16, 15, 14, 13. Nah, yeah, that's if everyone finishes and this is the correct speed, then I will be 12th. But it's not good enough for the future seasons, as the bad drivers will move away and the good drivers will return. Yeah, horrible. I don't remember them being horrible when I got used to them, but it might just be the fact that when you get used to the cars, that you are quick anyway, so you know how they act and react. And as there's been quite a few years since I played this game now, it's gonna take a while to get used to the peculiar physics. I think I mentioned it in an earlier stream that when I played this on PlayStation, it took me 7 or 8 seasons to win the Super 1600s, and then it took me another, I guess, 10 seasons to even be able to win an event, a rally in the WRC class, and then a couple of more seasons before I actually won a title. So I wasn't able to win many titles until I reached, I think, the end of the game in terms of maximum amount of seasons. But then I just started a new profile and a new driver. Won the championship, the Super 600 in the first effort, and did the same with the WRC because I was used to it. But yeah, you see Parker in third, 3 seconds behind. He's on Toyota. The Toyota is better than it was in the first season, or I guess the first season that driver was driving the Toyota.
Where are you going?
Where am I going? I'm turning around. But it's still just the 5th fastest car. Imagine if Parker was in the fastest car, it would be a lot quicker than the rest of the AIs. So it will be more challenging as time goes on as well. Yeah, back into the 9th spot. I guess that's where I belong in this rally. Yeah, brake damage.
2 left, long. 5 right. 4 left into 3 right. 100.
I mean, it is a bit risky to claim any things, but I seem to remember the asphalt physics being so much worse than the gravel physics in the WRC class as well. It almost sounds like the typical rally game problem, the asphalt physics being rather poor.
3
I mean, arguably the asphalt physics are the worst in V-Rylla as well. Ah, well, at least the last split was fine. It's too bad that I fucked up earlier. Yeah, so Hayden, Pierce, Collins and Stamler is far behind compared to the rest, as usual. I didn't gain anything on Jarno, I gained on Pereira Jorge, so yeah. I mean, it should be possible to get 7th if I can just be a tiny bit better, but better than 7th, then I need retirement. And obviously not me retiring. Also like that I rolled the car. I got brake damage, but no damage on the engine or transmission. Huh? Snowy asphalt and poor asphalt. Oh, so now I'm losing grip by not changing. Oh, let's change to wets then. I guess the tire choice and the grip is just in the first stage of the loop. So maybe I should have stayed with the... oh well, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, got laid. Oh, there's another AI retiring. So if I finish the stage, it's just 12 cars left. In a way, let's hope it's a car ahead of me. At the same time, let's hope it's a car behind me. Oh right, it's this stage. Not that I remember the stage, but I remember this snowy asphalt being actually quite slippery. I also remember if I drive like that, let's call it a more proper way, it's easy to be way too slow. Three right, Titans! There's no Phil Mills 100 or something else. It's just 100. It's just something with how Phil Mills delivers those distance calls that, yeah, it's just the right way to do it. I like that better than Mickey Grist or any other quad driver. Which I guess is why I set the distance space notes in the exact same way the one time I haven't been co-driver in real life. Oh, come on, come on. Power! Power! It would be nice to get a stage win though. Watch out a tunnel. I'm not sure I can do much about a tunnel anyway. Oh, anyway? Very manly man. Flat left. I wonder what's that in German. Überschnell links or something? Schnell links. Schnell, bitte schnell, bitte schnell, bitte schnell. Or something. Ah, that's the Norwegian comedy group that sings Schnell, bitte schnell, bitte, bitte, bitte schnell. In the song Where Is My Compliments? Oh well. Google it or YouTube it. It's actually quite fun. Where is my compliments? The handbrake is highly optional. Yes, it is. It's not really working either. Oh, it's Jarnu that retired. So it was the car ahead of me. At the same time, it's not the one I wanted to retire. I really don't like when the new gens are retiring, like in the Super 1600, or the ones that goes up from the 1600s to 2 liters, because I don't want to lose them early if they retire many rallies. But again, 2 positions then. Obviously Jarnu retired, but I also passed Pereira Jorge. And look at the difference between 8 and then down to 9th. And also a bit of difference between 9th and the rest. It's going to be a good thing when Pierce, Stumler and Collins, and I guess Hayden as well, retires. Let's get Yamato Yasuru into Citroen, and then Citroen can have a good Rally Sweden in Season 4. But that's a long time until we get to Season 4. Also, I noticed that my voice are barely hanging on. I've had 6 hours of constant job interviews today. Not that I've been on a job interview, but I've held job interviews for 6 straight hours. I've done 15 job interviews today, and I noticed it in my voice that I've been talking and talking and talking and talking and talking. You can say that, why am I talking when I'm just hosting the interview? Well, I need to ask the questions and talk about what we are doing as well. So, there is a bit of talking. Back to the game. 10 cars. So if I finish this last stage, it will be 10 cars finishing. That is a heck of a lot of retirement. And with Porter being 6... Oh no, that's the Toyota. Not one of the slowest. And oh! Yeah, no brakes, I guess. But Jorge in 7th. So that probably means that one of the cars ahead of me has retired. So I'm in net 6th position at the moment. But it also means that one of the 4 slowest ones have retired, which is fine. In a way, I hope that is my teammate that has retired. I'm talking because I can't keep it shut. To be honest, during job interviews I would prefer to not talk very much, because I would prefer to get to know the people I'm interviewing. But not everyone is natural at talking, and not everyone is feeling comfy in a situation like that, and some people need a bit of coaching almost to get to start talking. So yeah, it's highly individual. And also the heater didn't work in the room I was in, or in the commentator box. We actually have the job interviews in a commentator box, or in several boxes at the football stadium. And my box were the only one that the heater didn't work in. And also noticed that there's a hole into the neighboring box. Second, that's fine. And that commentator box were full of equipment, so I couldn't go in there to put on heat either. So not only did I not have heat in my own room box, but at least in between job interviews, the 2-3 minutes, I could open the door and get the warmth from the hallway. But when I closed the door for job interviews, not only did you feel that it was getting colder from the windows, but the neighboring box were obviously locked due to all the equipment, and with the door being shut, it's like 1 or 2 degrees, and you can feel the cold air coming through the hole in the wall. That's not a glory hole, to put it that way. That would have been something to have at the football stadium. Okay then, so Collins in the Citroen retired, and Johansson in the Ford. So not my teammate, sadly. I'm a good team player. Oh no, my teammate finished the rally. Yeah, I look unhappy, but to be quite honest, 6th position would probably be 9th if people hadn't retired, but 6th position is, I'm happy in the first 2-liter rally. And that's the next rally Finland. Suomi. But yeah, I'm happy with that. 10 points, good points, and Seat is 4th. It might happen that I do get the mid-season test this season, and Toyota is leading Toyota Team Europe. even though they really moved to F1 by this time. Alrighty then, let's see. You finished the race, not the rally, the race in position 6. Great, yeah, that's fine. Eurosport is talking about Ishikawa is leading, and then Jason Parker and Hyundai are increasing their budgets. Yep, that's good. The 1.6 liters hasn't been driving yet. Let's go Bianchi and Christiansen. And yeah, did I lose? I'm still A ranked at asphalt, but my velocity and consistency has gone down. So easy does it, so quick does it change. Just one rally a bit off the pace and it is gone. There's a couple of triple A's here. Pereira Jorge is actually better at asphalt than gravel, so that's good for now. Russell Hayden, who is that slow, is actually very good in asphalt. Same with my teammate. Scheisse. Jeff Pease is supposed to be good at everything, but he's just slow. Victor Johansson, yeah. Dan Collins is slow. Nikos Xenakis, probably gonna be interesting. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, Subaru is obviously far behind as well. Let's go Rally Finland. Suomi. Let's see. Suomi. Hakkapelitta. Something like that. Well, what is the... Not Hakkapelitta, but the the tire that Lampi was using. What's the Lampi? He was maybe Swedish. I'm gonna start this now before I'm showing even more lack of knowledge. Let's start. Ah, but there was some kind of tires that were used. Didn't Toyota also use a local tire in rather Sweden a year?
150, 3 left and
Ah, never mind. Let's go. Oh, it turns in a lot slower, a lot more sluggish on the gravel compared to the asphalt.
100, flat right, 5 right, 5 left,
Snell links.
100, 3 right, outside, flat right, into, 3 right, over crest, flat left and flat right,
Yeah, that's good.
150,
That's a good split.
2 left, 100, 4 right,
Come on now.
5 left, long,
Hello, Sim Erik.
4 left,
Or Sim Erik. Sim Erik. Sim Erik.
2 right,
Yeah, we are in Finland. Sim Erik.
4 left,
Hello, Sim Erik. Yeah, flashbacks. That's
into, 5 right, over crest,
kind of what I'm hoping for with these back in time thingy streams.
3 right,
That people will get a bit of flashbacks. Even though, surprisingly enough,
4 left, over crest,
after I did the first live stream of this game, I got a comment from someone who had never tried it,
3 right,
and considering he had tried the earlier V-Rylla games and bought quite a lot of rally games later, I was a bit surprised.
tightens,
But I guess surprises are good.
careful, jump,
Can be at least.
50, 2 left,
Yeah, I'm also getting flashbacks when I play this, but that's more like PTSD of me struggling with the 2-liter 4-wheel drive. I almost said 4-liter 2-wheel drive.
3 right,
That would be an amazing class.
3 left, 100, 3 left,
The Mustang muscle car class.
100, 5 right and 5 left, over crest,
Whoops. Bouncy, bouncy.
100, 3 left,
Oh, that's a Swedish song
100,
from us. Finn Swede. Swede Finn. I'm not gonna sing that now.
100, flat right,
It's gonna be stuck in my brain though.
100, flat right, over crest, 100, 5 left,
2.5 seconds. Ow!
over crest,
hoped I would get a get a bit more though, but it's a good first stage so far. It's a lot better than Germany, that's for sure.
Right, long. 100, 4 left. 4 left and 4 right. Short. 4 right. 150, 2 left. Over finish.
Also,
That was a good time.
I guess this shows how much or how little I actually pay attention to the pace notes, or not the actual pace note, but the icons that pop up on the screen. I could have sworn that the 4 left, 4 right, or the 4 corners when I was driving the Super 1600s were green, and now they're yellow. Also, I said that my teammate Albrecht Stammler is the worst driver in the field, and bloody hell, this proves my point. Not only that he's 28 seconds behind me, but he's 6 seconds or 5.5 seconds behind the closest driver, who is also slow. Toyota 7 and 8, slightly disappointing, and Jarno in the Hyundai Accent, which is nice. Still, some of the Super 1600s are quicker though than the slowest 2 liters. So that's nice. Yasuro is 3rd in 1.6, and was it Yoshida, which is the other MG? I think so. 2nd fastest. 5th fastest, Lorenzo Christiansen. Awesome. Lucas Bianchi is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's not so awesome. Larry Simmons retired. Fuji Bisawa is slowest, so Torre 26 and Jarnu 29, Blomen 30, and yeah, and where's the last then? 23rd, Timotheos. So the new regions are actually still being a bit quicker than many of the old drivers. Some of them are slower, some are quicker. That's good. It's good that it's a bit here and there. Also, Mr. Sim Eric, thanks for subscription. Well, thanks for subscribing, I guess is the more correct way of saying it. Let's see then. Muddy gravel and wet gravel. Loose wet gravel, that's fine. I'm not going to bother with the gearing. The gear ratio could have earned a bit by doing that, but no. Let's see then. Koulu. In Finland. This, if I'm going to do a stage really good, this is, oh, it's a reverse one. Still it's going to be fairly okay. But the Koulu stage, the right direction, is probably the stage I should gain the most time on. It's the stage I've done so much that it's almost make and break in terms of a rally win. Or at least it's make. I can actually do the whole rally win just on that stage. Like I can lose it on this stage as well. Yeah, last on the first split.
150, 3 right.
I was there a million years ago. I'm not sure I got the reference there. Roy, I probably should, but I'm gonna blame the job interviews or something.
100, 4 right. Long. 150, 3 left.
Try not to fuck it up here now.
50, 2 right.
Oh, not here. That's not the dangerous part. Oh, it is the dangerous thing.
Hairpin left, 3 right.
Nice. Noise. That's good.
Flat left into
Danger and crisis averted at the moment.
2 left.
I'm not gaining
Flat left.
that much.
Right.
Come on now. Come on.
150.
Push it, man.
Right. Long.
But yeah, the 4 right is yellow. It's a yellow 4, not a green 4. I'm
Left into
quite sure the
right.
4 was green. Maybe not, because the green pace notes are without any flashbacks. Yeah, it might actually go like that.
150. 2
it's a surprising amount of time since I've played a game or seen a movie or a TV series with genuine flashbacks. Now I want to play the Band of Brothers. No, not Band of Brothers. Brothers in Arms games again. And think about flashbacks.
150, flat left into, 2 right. 3 left, long. 150, flat right into, 3 left over crest. Flat right. 4 left and flat right over crest. 150, 3 right.
I wonder what animal that was.
100,
Was it a
3
deer?
left, long.
It certainly wasn't a moose or a mouse.
100, flat right.
I hit a mouse in the forest.
3 right.
Something like that.
3 left, over
Welcome to
50.
Sweden. And yeah,
Time.
nice last sector. It's not much of a win, just a second, but a second here and a second there. That's 2 seconds. Also, Mr. Rally Madness. Did you just see the thing, the banner, the advertisement on the side of the Finnish place? Finnish place. It's in Finland. Sorry. It did say Bosihan Racing, did it not? I probably should have noticed that in any of the 22 years I've had the game, but I have not seen that before. Bosihan Racing. Oh, Lucas Bianchi retired. No. It's a home race as well. You Finnish driver without a Finnish name, Lucas Bianchi. Ah! And Hill retired in the 2-liter class.
2, 1, go, go, go. 100, 2 left.
It's raining water.
100, 4 right.
Hallelujah.
100, 3 left, long.
Or maybe the...
100, 2
I guess that's the misheard lyrics. I guess it rains down in Africa. Or I bless the rains down in Africa. Now I'm suddenly can't remember what's the misheard lyrics and what's the actual lyric of the song.
into, tight hairpin right. 4 left,
Also, that might be a reason why I'm not as quick
3 left.
in this class, because it needs a bit more
100, 3 right.
focus
5 left.
and a peculiar driving style, and I keep going on about
3 left.
songs and what I did at work today.
Flat right into, 3 right.
Well,
Flat right.
I'm having fun though,
4 right into,
even with the strange physics. And
100, 3 right.
not only is it strange physics, it doesn't always make sense.
50, flat left and flat right. Double crest.
That is my biggest issue with the physics, that they don't always make sense. Because arcade physics and
2 left.
those kind of things can be really fun
4 right. 3 right.
as long as they make sense.
100, 3 left. Long.
Dry links.
Right. 4 right. 4 left. 100, 4 left.
Jumpy, bouncy, bouncy.
150, flat right. Flat left. 100,
Yeah, I should have had a bit longer gearing.
4 right. 150, 4 right.
I'm still
Slide.
going fast though. That's good. Good.
100, flat left. 150, 3 left. 100, 4 right. 100, 3 left. 150, 4 left.
That was a bit too much braking. It's not like all braking is too much braking in this game, but at times it can feel like it. Like just even considering hitting the brakes is too much braking. That's a nice stage. 583 ahead. So, like I said, when I was finishing 6th in Germany, or rather when I was finishing further behind before everyone retired, Finland should be a rally where I'm quite good. I'm not. Like I said, I'm happy with the position I got in Germany. Look at my teammate, 15. So he's going to score a point, but he's so slow. It's closer between the top 10 than is between 10th and 15th. What a bloody waste of seats. And Seat. I guess you people understood it. Like Seat, seat. Yeah. Right. Start trying to explain jokes. That means the joke failed. I mean, I guess the bad dad jokes are better than the Simon Smith style that we had a couple streams ago. Oh, it's called the right way. Let's push it then. Try to push it and see how much time I can gain. It's going to be a proper embarrassment if I'm now not going to even win the stage, as I was talking about how good I am at this stage, this direction, and how we just could win a rally just by doing this stage very good. At least I used to, but I still should be able to do a lot. And now there's 3 animals, not just 1. Still the same animals though, so not a moose. Or a moose, if you like. And look at that, 330 on the first pit. It's not awesome sauce, but it's respectable. Hoi! That's not good. Bloop. Bloop bloop. I just felt like watching the car a bit.
3 left, 2 right, 2 left.
Ah, that's not good. Come on now. You stupid Norwegian bastard.
Watch out, jump.
Yeah, lost the time again.
50, 2 right. Flat left.
It's not the fat bastard. It's a stupid Norwegian bastard. No comment, Roy. No comment.
100, flat right, 2 right, tightens.
Nicht kommenten, nicht kommenten.
Opens.
Me and my wannabe English.
3 left into, tight hairpin right.
Okay, so a bit careful here now. He says and rams the defending. But yeah, instant retirement spot. Not going to hit any of them. Nice, noise, goodie.
3 right.
It does say Buzzian Racing on the side there. Yeah, I knew it. Well, dot dot dot.
5 right.
Well, go and jump in a well yourself or something.
5 left, over crest.
I don't have time to stop and take a look at the fencing.
150, 4 right.
But I wonder, why did Buzzian Racing help out with something? Or was that did I license the Peugeots from Buzz? That would be strange.
3 right.
Oh no! By the time, like,
Jump.
watch out to jump.
Keep left.
Yeah.
150, flat left.
I'm watching out from the top of the jump.
150, 3 left and 4 right.
Everything that the sun touches will one day be mine.
And 4 left.
And the shadowy part we call Sweden, and we don't touch that.
2 left. Over finish.
Am I right or am I right? Stage win. Buzzian Racing. No. Let's see. Let me see. Michelin. Buzzian Racing. Peugeot Buzzian Racing. Interesting. Like I said, I probably should have seen that a bit earlier. It shouldn't take me 22 years to notice that. Right. 1.6 liter. Any more retirements? No. And Lorenzo is doing okay. That is good. Crescitian is not doing good at all. Oh, he's really slow. Well, Brazilian pay driver then, I guess. Last stage of Rally Finland Suomi. Oh, Tiwara. Rantatanta or something
3,
like that.
2,
14 cars, so that means another one has retired. Let's cross everything we can cross and hope that it is our teammate. I want him out of the sport.
100. Watch out. Jump.
No, it might not be in the PlayStation 2 game. Ah.
Flat right. 100. Flat
Hmm.
right. 100. 5 left. Over crest.
You know what? I'm gonna check later. I almost said I was gonna check it earlier. And that would be oh yeah, right.
150.
Home.
Right. Long. Be careful.
So this will be something. Let's do this rally. Let's save it
100.
and let's do some fancies. Just to see and then do Rally Africa. Oh, it feels so bad saying Rally Africa.
Be careful. Jump.
Because it is
150.
every other rally in the game has their country name and then you have Rally Africa.
5 left.
With that being said, one of the people who were also holding interviews today, so one of my employees, has a goal of visiting every country in the world, which is awesome. He had just crossed off another one on his list because he had been to Africa. It turned out he just didn't bother saying all the 7 countries he had visited during the 6 weeks. But it was a bit funny to hear that, yeah, he had crossed out a new country because he had been to Africa. The country of Africa.
Narrow bridge.
Oh, he didn't mean it that way.
100. 5 left.
The thing is, with the Bosnian and stuff, it might be a thing because Eden Games is probably more like Eden Studio or something because it's French.
Left over crest.
Le Français, I think.
5 left.
So
150. 3 right.
might be some Bosnian racing
2 left.
connection there.
3 right. 3 left.
It's
and
really easy
3
to check though. Really quick as well. Shouldn't take a long
3 right.
time of the stream even. This is probably going to be my best stage for some reason. Even though it's not a stage that I like at all. Careful jump.
3 right.
Not much of a jump. The only thing I like about this stage is the last corner because I'm just flooring it and turning.
Not bad.
Not bad. This should be like, awesome mate, you're an amazing driver. 11 seconds ahead and please be my teammate who's retired. No, it's Pereira Jorge in the Subaru. Alright then, a rally win for me, for moi. Awesome sauce. Eden Sues, Infograme, Atari, yeah, Hyundai. This is going to be interesting. Let's see the 1.6 liters. Double MG. Like I said, I would really like MG to be the best. I thought Yasuri was driving MG. It's Haraguchi and Yoshida. Oh, anyway, double MG. Awesome. Yasuri third. Yeah, I kind of want him to go up as well. Wallace Adams and Lorenzo Christiansen sixth. That is good, and if I remember correctly, he is not a gravel specialist. Williams, Yunukatawa, White, Ebisawa, Torre, Janu, Dimotios, and Blummen. So the 4 new drivers that I actually hoped would be able to fight with or beat the existing drivers are not able to do so. That is not a good sign. That's really not a good sign. I'm hoping that we won't plateau already in terms of AI strength. Anyway, that's something to worry about for the future. Up into second in the championship. Awesome. And Seat up to third. That's good. You're high enough on yourself as it is. Doesn't want to add to your ego. Yeah. I am great though. Let's see, you're taking control of the Cordoba Telefonica. I like that I'm driving for Seat Sport, but it is this Cordoba Telefonica, not just the Seat Cordoba. You're doing better than the goals reset. I know I'm doing better than the goals. Okay, maybe I am high enough on myself. Eurosport race, yeah, not to mention me, but only 4 rallies left. That's good. Oh, of course it's not to mention me, it's the Constructor Championship, Persian Toyota. Here are the people. Yeah, I won this round. And Subaru are increasing their budget. How is my... yeah, so my velocity and consistency are suddenly going right up again. But yes, let's save this and let's just keep it up from at the moment, and I'll do a quick check and I'll fire it up as well. So let's see. That's not the right button. That's not even the right thingy. There. That's not showing up on the stream at the moment. I'm not going to do that update, and I'll find V-Rylla 3. Oh, it's going to be a double sound. That's going to be awesome. Can I mute? I'm actually not sure that I can mute just the... oh. Ooh. Well, I'll have to check. And also, it's easy now to see. Will be easy to see. Jeez. Will be easy to see the reason why I'm not using the PlayStation 2 emulator. Like I said before, I own the game on PlayStation, but I can't be bothered putting up the PlayStation 2 with Elgato to fix it and stream from that. Let's see, volume mixer is the thing, and down to the bottom there, and down a bit there, and that's good. Okay, let's see. Add the game capture, and let's call it something like that, and capture specific window, and do that window. Let's see, does that work? Does it work? Yeah, that works. Oh, in my mouse as well. So now we're suddenly this is going to be confusing. Yeah, AA, just testing. So now we are suddenly in I hope that people are not just suddenly joining and not understanding anything. We are now checking the PlayStation 2 version of the game to see if there are any Bosnian racing logos in the game. Before we do Rally Africa in the actual thingy. Oh, it's different buttons as well here now.
3, 2,
where is the shift up? Is it manual?
go, go.
Yeah, look at the blue thingy up ahead.
150, 4 right.
And it's also a different camera view.
100,
It is quite different. Look how different it looks. The PlayStation 2 version compared to the GameCube version in terms of looks. Just not understanding anything. Well, that might just be you though, Scooby. Oh, and you can also drive through the animals. So there is quite a bit of difference in the two games, or the two versions. I'm a bit surprised.
100, 3
No,
right.
Roy, it's just we that doesn't watch things. It does say Bosnian Racing also in PlayStation 2. It's not a GameCube thing. I know the OpenGL doesn't have the blue fog, but that has something else. Let's see. Settings, graphics, OpenGL, and re something. It still has the blue line. It doesn't have the fog, but you can see the blue line up ahead. Oh, the stream. Oh, of course it doesn't. Wait, sorry. And I'm changing. Okay, so now the stream is back to the GameCube thingy. And let's. Okay, this is a mess. Okay, now we're back to the PlayStation version. You can see the blue line up ahead. It's not blue fog, but it's still a blue line. and this is the newest build of them all, and I've tried 4 earlier versions as well, but it just doesn't. I don't happen. It's down to set. That's a thing in my on my PlayStation 2 game as well. I remember, yeah, like it was a lag there as well. I remember this being a thing.
3 left.
Oh well, it was just to check the button racing stuff.
Turn around.
The only way at the moment that I'm able to do this without having that blue line thingy is if I change the settings
2 right. 2 left.
like that. But as you might be able to see, it's not exactly HD anymore. But yeah, also, I mean the slowdown thing or the lag might be I might be able to fix it if I spend time on. But like I said, the frame. I used to have a lot of oh, let's now everything is muted. Sorry. Let's pretend to try to speak. Let's turn off the sound again. There. Noise, I think. Yeah. And down 1 dot. Nice. Back to the actual career mode. I remember when it started to rain in the rallies. When I'm playing on PlayStation 2, if I fire up my PlayStation 2 again and fire up V-Rylla 3, and it starts to rain, the whole screen goes like it's all the rain coming down at once, and the screen just goes black and white in like a static image for 0.2 seconds, and then it starts to rain. So yeah, I don't get that now, but yeah, it's I've said it so many times, and I'll say it again. The career mode in the game is really fun. It is unique, and it makes the game fun. But the game itself, in terms of physics and frame rates, everything like that, you can understand why it took 16 years to get a follow-up to the game. Oh well, Rally Africa then. Should have been Safari or Kenya. It is the Kenyan flag though, Roy, like you said last time. But yeah. The interesting thing also, Scooby, is that if I run the on PSX2 and running the game in a way that gives as little blue fog as possible, then I also have the exact same stutter slowdowns at times like that. It happens on that as well, and I refuse to believe that it is just down to the settings, as it happens on different versions of the emulators and different emulators and different settings as well. And it is the only game that I noticed it in, so it's luckily not my PC PC with the different emulators. Oh, poopity poop. 4 seconds ahead on the second split. Yeah, it is held together with hopes, dreams, and duct tape. I actually disagree with that. I don't think they bought proper duct tape. Some cheap version that you get on Wish or Temu, or the at home meme. We got duct tape at home. It is quite strange in a way, considering at least the first V-Rally was... It wasn't a simulator, but it was good and fun. And I... That was a nice parking. I actually never have tried the V-Rally 2. For me, the Nintendo 64 version is, in a way, the V-Rally 2, as it is so updated from the first one, original one. But, yeah. The game that's called V-Rylla 2, I tried it a couple of times at my cousin's, but that's it. I can't remember much. And I never tried the original one, just the N64. I forgot about that corner. N64 one, and then V-Rylla 3. This game is it's quite different in terms of ideas than the original games. Let's see. I don't have the freezing, so I don't know. Yeah. No, emulating is not an exact science. That's for sure. I can't remember how many years it took before they got F-Zero GX to run good. And yeah, I'm now trying to emulate the N64 games. Just having a little look. Porter 5th and Parker 8th. Jarnu 10th. He's always 10th, and then Stomley last. Let's hope no one retires then, so he can do no non-score. But yeah, the N64 emulation, like in racing games, and also quite a few adventure games. I'm struggling with not being able to calibrate the Xbox controller, so I can't have the full range of the analog stick. It's mainly working like the buttons. It is a digital stick. You can go left and right and up and down, but you can't really be precise, and that is an issue with quite a few games on N64, especially F-Zero X. Because if you try to if you drive at the hardest difficulty, you need to be extremely quick. And if you then turn maximum, the airship, or whatever you can call it, is losing grip, and you are completely out of it. The Dreamcast version, as far as I've read, there is quite a few games that you would like the Dreamcast version of. Before the devs realized that Dreamcast wouldn't sell good, and they spent proper time making Dreamcast version of the games, they tended to be better looking. I must admit, when I was a shit kid back then, I had actually never heard about the Dreamcast. So I just read up, and this is during COVID, so it's now quite a few years ago. But am I right in saying that the Dreamcast had better hardware than the rest of the generation? Because apparently the graphics are usually better on Dreamcast. I also know that they plan to make V-Rally 2 also for the N64, but didn't. And if it's not clear yet, then I only had an N64 and an NES when I was a kid. So any games that weren't released on Nintendo, I never got. My first non-Nintendo system was the PS2, and I got it quite a bit after Gran Turismo 3 came out. So, yeah. Nintendo fanboy. Not to be confused with the Nintendo fanboys, which is a completely different thing. Yeah, because Sega, that is, yeah. It's not the first or last time that anything has been because Sega. That's for sure. And also, why am I so much quicker than the AI here in Africa compared to the other rallies? I can't remember ever being fast or liking Africa. It's in terms of gaming history, it is like by the words, interesting to see how many game companies that decided to try to make their own console, both handheld and a proper home console, and either going completely bankrupt or almost going out of business because of it. Oh, Janu retired again? No! No. Bloody Frenchie. The Gizmondo also killed the company that bought Warthog and SCI, I think. The Richard Burns rally stuff. And then they tried to make the Gizmondo handheld a couple years later, and it didn't sell at all. And that was it. Money lost. 11 cars left, including me. So that's 4 more retirements. 12, 13, 14, 15. Yep, 4 more retirements. I'm good at math. Hooray for new math. Let's bloody well hope that Albert Stammler is one of those retirements. I really do not want to see my teammates score many more points. Be careful, danger? Ooh. Oh, there was a bit of screen movement tearing there. Slightly remind me of the pre-rain thing on PlayStation 2. Oh. I don't think I've... Yes, I have. I was about to say I don't think I've retired in Africa. I have. Probably on the outside here is a possible of an instant retirement. I will do some testing with the settings though, Scooby. Between this and the next stream, just to see if I'm able to cut down on the slowdowns and freezes. It wasn't this bad the first time I streamed the game, but I don't think I've done any changes at all. I have updated the graphic card rather though, so I've done something but not changed anything in the emulator. Still happening. Madbox, yeah, Madbox. Probably the most fitting name ever. I mean, Slightly Mad Studios wasn't okay then. Drive through truck. Slightly Mad Studios wasn't the correct name for that studio. I think it should be quite seriously Mad Studios or something. Yeah, I shut down the PCX. Oh. Puncture. Yeah, right. What a mess. Yeah, I shut that down. I did. I mean, I do have a lot of stuff open though, so that might be a small factor. Like Steam and Discord and a mail client and EA launcher and and Spotify and a voice mod and of course OBS and like 54 tabs in Google Chrome and stuff. I'm not good at closing down stuff. I'm very good at opening and I'm really good at destroying stuff. Yes! Stumley retired. Whoop whoop! So traffic forever. Yep, but I'm not sure how they were able to save the humans. So Parker retired, that's not amazing, but he's done good so far. Victor Johansson retired for a second rally out of 3. Sinakis for a second rally out of 3. And Jarnu for a second rally out of 3. That's not going to be a good season for those drivers. But bloody brilliant that Stumley retired. I love that. I'm not amazed. Let's see then. How much RAM do I have to spare? I'm using 44% of my memory. Google Chrome are using 3.6 gigs. OBS is using 300, and the amazing Dolphin is using half gig. So it's not crazy amounts. Oh, I have a toolkit thingy. What's that? What is that? That's yeah, I can shut that down. That's something for an external drive that I don't have connected. And task. So I freed up half a gig of RAM then. Also I got Dropbox running. And yeah, quite a few other things. I'm using 42% of my memory and 15% of the CPU. And OBS is using 60% of my GPU. Dolphin is only using, Google Chrome is using 2%. Dolphin is currently not using my GPU at all. Yeah, is that a thing? Is it? Could I look at the rent? I'm not gonna do that now. You can't change much stuff on the fly. Let's do the rally. The last 2 stages of the Rally Africa. We have enough spare humans. That's a very, very 50s, 60s, 40s style of thinking.
3, 2,
We need to innovate. It's gonna cost us some lives, but in the grand scheme of things, what is a couple of human lives compared with the vast space of space? You can also notice when I try to sound wise and have lots of deep words and sentences and stuff with a deeper meaning, it doesn't work out. I am not that kind of guy. At least not 95% of the time. I also like that Roy just stopped writing after you started, Scooby. Almost like Scooby is Roy's alter ego. Or maybe he just saw that you were writing and he was thinking, finally he can ignore the stream and chat. His duty is over. He is duty free. Yep. Like I wrote in a comment a long time ago, this is going to be a bad dad joke time. Yeah. It's a team time trial. It's been a while since there's been a team time trial in Tour de France. Probably because I can't say it. Team time trial. That was a stupid mistake. You make way more spelling mistakes. I can't say this and mean it because Roy is quite fast in Richard Burns rally. But maybe Roy types as slow as he drives, and that's why he's able to spot mistakes, and so he doesn't end up with spelling mistakes. Oh, like I said, he is quite fast in Richard Burns rally, and I can't really say that he's slow anymore because he's always beating me when we're doing the same class. So if he's slow, then I'm gonna be Mr. Turtle or something. And I don't even like to wear a turtleneck. Like I said, bad jokes. I also like the I guess intentional spelling mistake you added in that comment, Scooby. I assume it is intentional. I actually hope it is intentional. At least a spelling mistake and not a speeding mistake. Let's see, nothing of interest happened here. No, and there's no 1.6 liters, so it's... Keep on. Voila. Voila. I have a feeling that voila should be pronounced with or something. Oh, another one retired, so just 10 cars finishing, if I finish. I am trying to twist my brain and trying to remember anything, but me trying to remember stuff is dangerous. Talk about losing the focus. Heh, I'm driving a Cordoba, so I can't lose the focus. I can lose to the focus. I don't think I've ever seen less than 10 cars finishing if I finish. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I don't think I've seen more than 6 AI cars retire from any rally at all. It wasn't intentional, but it became intentional. Yep, that's a giraffe, and that's a couple of elephants to the right. Elephant nuts or something. I am wondering how Rally Kenya Safari will be this year in real life, considering it's back to the spring date, and it is it right before the rain season, but it or right after, right before, during, it's not during, but it might be a completely different rally from the previous editions, which would be great. I would really love to see Safari being double the length again. Or again, double the length to at least have some endurance aspect of it.
100, 4 left.
I guess that's also a way to get back on the road.
100, flat left and flat right. 100, 4 left.
Yeah, dusty. Yeah, it might be, but at the same time it might be so muddy. So yeah, wasn't 5 stage wins out of 5 possible. It was 4. That's good. And Hill retired again. So that's the second retirement. It's not the third, I hope. No, it's not the third. It's the second retirement. So Jarnu is last, and also Victor Hansson. And Stamler, who has finished a rally with just 10 finishes and has 2 finishes in total, is 14th, just 2 points ahead of the last one. To repeat myself again, he's so slow. He's the worst AI driver. No, I don't think the cars are built for a proper safari experience. Neither the long distances nor the extreme mud that might happen. So yeah, that's it will be interesting. It would be fun though to have a Rally 2 car at the podium. Especially if there is also quite a few retirements in Rally 2. Imagine a local Kenyan driver in a Rally 2 car finishing the podium. Beautiful again, yeah, double. And Yusuke Ishikawa is leading. I was considering stopping after 3 rallies, but because that's halfway. But I kinda want to do France, just because I hate asphalt. So I should kinda do it just to get it over with. Yep, that's a good idea. Get rid of all the struggle bits. Don't lose your lead. The force would catch fire if even suggested. Yep, they would. Well, it's gonna be 3 Fords or M Sports in Africa. Mr. Jordan Serderidis, who had retired from Rally 1 driving, probably saw the new rules and decided, well, so it's going to be the last season with these Rally 1 cars with hybrid, so I should probably do it. So he's doing the Rally Kenya again in a Rally 1 Ford. That car is probably going so slow that it won't catch fire. So that's gonna be... yeah, I'm gonna write as well. The Serderidis one. Too slow. But I mean, I kind of like Serderidis. He doesn't take a spot from any other driver, and he also pays a bit for Münster. So why not let the rich man enjoy himself? I mean, compared to what many other rich old men are doing, I mean, buying a Rally 1 car and having some fun being slow in the World Rally Championship isn't exactly a bad thing. Not to be political and stuff, but yeah. Ooh, I dislike asphalt with these cars.
103 left, long. 5 left into, 5 right, long. Be careful, tunnel.
Now I'm back to the Rally Germany pace. Or now I'm back to the Rally Germany lack of pace.
4 left. Headlights are damaged. 100.
Yeah, great, the headlights are damaged, but how did you know, you co-driver?
4 left and
Oh, I'm slower than Stumbler. That's nicht gut, nicht gut.
4 left, long.
Yeah, I mean, there is no third Ford anyway. So
103 right.
I wonder if M Sport are... I guess it costs a bit more money, so it's down to Serderidis and he doesn't bother. But I wonder if M Sport is going to enter him as a manufacturer car. Ooh. Oh, air scratching. Oh, sorry about that. It's almost as good as an orgasm when you are itching inside your ear and you are hitting the spot. I guess that's a kind of orgasm as well. Serderidis. Yeah. I don't see the reason why M Sport doesn't just put a tiny bit of more money and put him as a manufacturer's point scoring car. Like back when he was the third Ford M Sport that was doing rallies, he still didn't score points for the team, which I never quite understood.
5 left into, 4 right.
Demonetized. Well, that's not going to be an issue at all. I'm lacking 750 subscribers and I guess 3,000 something watch hours last year to even have a chance of a possibility of theoretically being monetized. So please go ahead, YouTube, demonetize me as much as you can. It just means that others doesn't get money from my videos. Simpson retired. That's his first retirement. And Stamler is slowest, but he's an asphalt specialist, even though it's the slowest car. So compared to the rest, he's not that awful. But yeah, this is about the pace that I had in Germany as well. I just lucked into 6th position because of all the retirements. I forgot to check the 1.6 class. How is Bianchi doing? How is Christensen doing? I am curious. Curious George. Curious ape. Something like that.
3, 2, 1, go. 5 left. 4
Yeah,
right.
but oh, that was the PlayStation 2 glitch thing as well. Interesting.
4 left.
Thinking about the demonetizing thing.
100.
It does create some weird situations where people are inventing words to speak or stuff because they don't want some algorithm to hit them or some voice recognition to recognize what they're saying. It's strange times indeed. It's interesting times. Oh, stupid me looking at what Roy was writing. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Ah, le magnifique idiot. And magnicore pour le car or something. I do not get. I don't get paid or paid. I like how you and Scooby can't be the same person because of the spelling errors, and then the first message you write after that, you have spelling error. I love it. But no, I do not get. I don't get paid in fruit at all. I can take a free chocolate though at work. So it's the complete opposite of fruit and banana. And I'm also not a minion, so I'm not going for a banana or a apple. Beeps in the thumbnail. Oh. Oh. Yeah. The bots. Oh, there's. No, I'm not gonna get started on that. Repost bots and algorithm. Oh, this might be a retirement. I don't think I'm able to do. This might be a first for you, Roy, to see. I'm not sure I'm gonna do another stage with the brake damage. I might be able to, but this is going to be interesting. Oh, this is this. Oh, I almost want to retire just to show Roy that it's possible. I guess he trusts me that I'm able to retire and crash anywhere, everywhere. But yeah, engine damage and everything. I even moved the chat windows, which will be easier for me to see without doing mistakes. You got faith? Yeah, you gotta keep faith. Or did you say that I'm a fight? Yeah, something. Let's see now. Put some boobs in terminal. It worked in the late aughts, and the comments bots have come back in fashion from that time somehow. Yeah, comment bots as well. Knock on desk, which is of wood, so knock on wood. I still haven't had a live stream comment bot, which is nice. So Roy hasn't needed to use his moderating powers. So Zenko Haraguchi is looking really good in the 1.6 liters, and Mark Wallace also on asphalt. Hideki Yoshida not having a great event or great stage there. Lucas Bianchi 21st to that, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth fastest in class this time, and then Lorenzo Christiansen 7th. Brian Demotios is 9th quickest. He must be awful when it comes to consistency, because he had a good stage in Finland as well, but ended up so far behind that it's yeah, it's almost a bit embarrassing. Siva, Jano, Christian, Blummen, and Thomas Torre looks to be awful. I really didn't want to hit the region plateau already. Ew. Down to 12th, I should at least beat Hayden though. Ending years to don't text and drive. Well, I'm really proving that you shouldn't text and drive or read text and drive. That's for sure. Oh, there's a retirement. AI retirement. I wonder if there's going to be a human retirement as well.
5 left into 3 right, long.
Oh, and with engine problems, brake problems, and suspension damage,
3 right,
it's also the stage that
4 right,
I hate the most in front, and also the one that I'm slowest at. Yep, look at that. Look at how
3
awful slow I am.
2 right and 4 left.
It's a good thing this is the last asphalt rally.
100, 4 left
Oh,
and 3 right.
that was that rear bumper.
3 left.
Weight reduction, that's called. Extremely popular in Forza Motorsport, Forza Horizon, and
2 right.
the Gran Turismo series.
Good.
It's a surprising amount of brake power for a car that doesn't have brakes.
100, 5 left into 4 right.
It's not a surprising amount of engine power, hopefully. This is
Hairpin left.
slow.
4 left into flat right. 100, tight hairpin right. Flat right. 4 left and flat right. Flat right and flat left.
Drunken driving.
150, 4 left into 2 right.
Okay, I'm not gaining on the car ahead, but I'm pulling away from Hayden.
4 right and 5 left.
That's good.
5 left.
So with all the retirements now, that probably means that I would be
Right.
in 10th position if I'm
4 left into
beating
3 right.
Hayden, and I'll have to be happy with that. Can't complain.
2 right. 4 right and 5 left.
Jarno is also a surprising amount of time behind the rest for being a driver who's just come up to the top class.
Hairpin left.
I-
3 right into
Ooh,
2 left.
I could have sworn that when you get the
2 right.
Peter Heikkinen Otto Kellerman seed
Left
of
into 4
AI
right.
drivers, there are more
2 left.
Super 1600 drivers that are able to get to the top of the 2 liter quicker.
Tight hairpin left.
Can't remember the French top name in that seed.
Tight hairpin
It's Peter Heikkinen from Finland and Otto Kellerman from Germany, and there's a French name as well, not Jarno.
100, flat left.
Ah, it's been so many years.
100, 4 left. 100, 3 right and flat left. Over finish.
I also wonder what makes the game choose the AIs to add. Why do you get Peter Heikkinen sometimes and not all the times? It also feels like both Subarus has tried. It also feels like the Peter Heikkinen seed of AIs are more correct in terms of AI names, their avatar look, and where they're from. It might just be me though. Okay, let's drink some water, and get ready for the last stages. And also, sorry Roy, I didn't retire. Asphalt, dusty asphalt, dry asphalt, that's gonna be good. Let's just... Oh, okay, of course, because the grip. Yeah, flaws or false, it doesn't matter. Yeah, false promises everywhere. Yeah, false even. It's not gonna be a false start though. Rally ranking 10th, and for some reason I'm happy with it. Oh, how the turntables.
3, 2, 1, let's go. 150,
Let's go.
3 left. 100, 4 right. 5 right. 150, hairpin left. 100, 2 right. 4 left.
Also, I know it's taking quite a while to react to it, but it is a bit surprising, but really nice and a bit humbling as well to see you here again, Scooby. I wouldn't expect you to show up in another stream, especially not as close to the Sports Car GT one, but I appreciate it. It makes me happy. He says in the flattest voice of tonight.
4 left. 2 left, tightens. 2 right. 3 left and 5 right. 3 left. 4 right. 4 right. 5 left. 2 left. 2 left and 3 right. 5 left.
Come on again, I should at least beat Hayden. Yeah, that's better. That's how it should be. With some luck, maybe I'll beat Jarnu as well. Nicolas Chabel is the French name in the Petri Heikkinen seed of AIs. Random thing to suddenly remember, but Nicolas Chabel must be that.
4 right, 4 left, 4 right, 100, 4 right.
Yeah, I've also seen the Scooby nickname in Oi. Yeah, I've seen it in Oi, so it is in a Finnish company. Oi. Yeah, I've also seen the Scooby name in Richard Rally.
4 right, 100, 4 right.
Which makes the whole thing a bit more surprising. I honestly thought that Scooby were watching your stream that was closest to my Sports Car GT stream, Roy, and you mentioned something like you did in the WRC stream tonight, and Scooby just followed along. I kind of understand now that that's not the case, which makes it even more humbling and surprising. It makes me appreciate it even more. Yep, 8 quickies on that stage. That's good. Maybe I'll put some vertical pressure on Laurent Jarnu. Yeah, wow, 2.6 seconds. Oh, he's so far behind the rest though. And I'm even further behind, but yep. Let's hope that Stammer does a bad stage, so he'll get 14th. That would be nice for me. Get him down.
3, 2, 1.
And let's get me up to 9th.
3 left and 5 right.
That will be so good.
Flat left and flat right. 4 right into 3 left. 100, 4 left.
And again a bit of drunken driving.
4 left.
Amazing.
4 right.
Grace. How sweet the sound.
5 left into 2 right. 150, 5 left. Long.
Yeah, maybe because you watch one of Roy's SRM runs, that's true. Also, not that it has been a huge YouTube algorithm hit thingy, but my first V-Rylla 3 live stream had something like 30 views in total during the stream, which is actually not bad numbers for me, having 30 different viewers jumping in throughout the stream. And after 2 days the stream had gained 10 viewers or something. So 10 people that just clicked in and watched 15 seconds, I presume. Oh! And then suddenly it hit some sort of micro algorithm thing, and I got 800 views in a couple of days. So YouTube have decided to just put me in some recommendations at random times for some reason that I don't understand, because it's not like my streams are that good or always that informative. I'm not complaining though. Oh, that's a stop. I'm complaining about that. But yeah, I've also seen it on the last V-Rylla 3 stream that it gets quite a few more views after after I've stopped streaming than every other stream that I do. So it is weird how YouTube micro pushes some stuff. I think this might be enough to snatch the place ahead of Jarnu. Oh, it is a bit dangerous to say. Bloody hell. I didn't. Probably because of the last corner. Boop. YouTube seems to love recommend live streams with like 2 viewers at me. I've seen that myself as well. I do kind of like that YouTube are pushing their live streams a bit more. Not because I'm thinking, ooh, people are gonna watch me stream. Whoop whoop. And it's not going to be a Twitch challenge yet at all. But I like that they are pushing a tiny bit more. I was pushed a live stream that had 250 viewers earlier tonight. Never heard about the channel, never heard about what they were doing. I can't even remember it because it was so strange. But yeah, I like that. Alrighty then, overall result is a top 10. Should have got 9, but I'm not complaining. I hate asphalt with these cars. Top class, and Bianca retired again. That's not good. So that's 2 retirements out of 2 for Mr. Bianchi from Finland, and that is probably going to be so bad that he will not be able to continue in the game after this current season. And that's double bad because that's one of the few new regions that are actually able to beat quite a few of the old AIs. You know, you can't see there is a huge difference between Haraguchi and even just down to Yasuru and Yoshida, but yeah. Look at the Jarnu in 1.6, 214 behind. Haraguchi in the MG would have been 12th overall in the rally. Playing obscure but interesting racing games is a new meta. It might be, yes. In a way, I wish I kept going what I was doing 10 years ago when I did my first proper YouTube videos. So I did have some old games then as well. I'm still considering doing some of those style videos, some shorter ones, and just take a short overview of the games I'm playing, and rather say if it looks interesting and for some reason people like my voice, oh, not my voice, but my constant rambling about everything between heaven and earth, that there is a playlist somewhere. I will not do rock and roll racing though. I might actually not do a racing game even on my next, when I move to another game. I need to finish Sports Car GT as well, of course, but it might be the EA Sport F1 Manager that's next up. Also, I had this weird idea about NASCAR 99 that I need to test out. I'm not sure it's viable or healthy to do a full race in that game, but I might try that as well, even though it's so easy to retire. Yeah, and I have some other fancies as well, but that's the main ones I'm thinking of. Sim racing, yeah, used to play this so much when I was a child. Yep, that's also why I'm playing it now, because I used to play it a lot as a shit kid. But yeah, it's, even though I knew that the game wasn't great back then, it was really fun, and it is still fun. The driving is awful, but it is fun. Oh, yeah, the and also it wasn't actually the Geoff Crammon ones. They were just named the Grand Prix, so it was kind of the Grand Prix series, and it was published by Microprose, but it was Ed Grabowski who did the Grand Prix Manager 1, 2 and Grand Prix World. When I'm firing up those games, I prefer Grand Prix Manager 2, even though the negotiation bit of Grand Prix World are the best supplier and sponsorship negotiation in any manager game I've ever played. Grand Prix Manager 2 is just so much quicker and much more suitable for a quick playthrough when I have an hour or two and I want to kill with some management game. Oh well, I've had some results up here now. I'm still second in the championship, which is great. Jarnu is now up to 15th. Stumbled is last, as expected. In the Super 1600, Bianchi is on 0 points, and he really needs some good points in the last 2 rallies. Lorenzo Christiansen is 6th, which is awesome, and Yasuri is down to 4th, and will need a nice event in England and a win in Sweden to be able to jump up to the top class, where it's now Subaru and Hyundai at the bottom places. It's also kind of interesting. I dislike that Seat is behind Toyota now. That might mean that I get a test drive with Toyota, and I don't want that. I got a test drive with Peugeot. So that's after 4 out of 6 rallies. I actually thought all the test drives came after England, but that's nice. That's good. So I was talking about this in the first and second stream, that mid-season or after mid-season in this game, you would get a rally test for another team, and if you nail that test, it doesn't matter what you do the rest of the season. If you retire the rest of the rallies, it doesn't matter because you will get the contract. So I get the Peugeot test because I am currently second in the championship, and Toyota, no, not Toyota, but Peugeot is leading, and Seat is third. Yeah, the Duroy, or 66%, because 4-6 is 2-3, so it's 2/3 of the season. So they probably come after the 2/3 points to be pedantic and technically with different sized letters and the meme. But because Peugeot is leading and I'm second in the championship, they will test me because they are the best team and I'm the second best driver. If Seat had been leading the championship, which is what happened in the Super 1600 where the MG team I was driving for was leading, then I'm already in the best team, so I don't get a test. So let's do the test then. That's the thing I wasn't expecting. So I somehow get a message from Mr. Akaike, who is laughing at me because he don't understand why I've been invited to test, because he's so much better and I drive like an old lady. And at the moment I'm driving like Michel Mouton, so I don't think that's a bad thing. Yeah, Ichikawa is still leading. I finished the race in position 10. Everything's going great. You're still ahead. I know. And Peugeot. Of course, I want to test for Peugeot. Yeah, I know. That is actually quite annoying when it comes to changing teams in that way. I also remember when I needed like 10, 11 seasons as a shit kid before I was able to win a rally in the top class. I thought if I just retired every rally and got 0 points at and ended last, I would get an option to go down again to the Super 600s, because I was so fed up of not even troubling the top 10 that I wanted to go down and win again. But that's not possible. So if you start to win the championships and you want to change team properly, you need to kind of retire in almost every rally or something to reset yourself further back in the field. And then you might get a test with some midfield team, and if you then do great again, you start the whole thing all over. Also, of course, if you do decide to retire on every rally, your team will get a lot less points, or the team that you're driving for. And because of that, it obviously also means that that team will be a bit worse. It is a bit stupid. If I drag Seat up to being the best team in the top class, like I did with MG in the Super 600, the only way I have to change to a new bottom team to try to get a new team up to the top is to not score points, and thus Seat will only have one driver scoring points, and they will end up far behind again and become a bad team. So it feels like all the work is for nothing. That is possibly the one thing I dislike the most about the career mode. And also, it is a bit more interesting if the Peugeot drivers now for some reason retires from both of the remaining events, both of them, and Toyota wins the championship or something, because then I will also get a test with Toyota. And I will hopefully get a contract from Peugeot if I nail the rest of the test. And also get a new contract from Seat, and I have 3 teams to choose between. So that only happens if I finish in a different place, or the Peugeot team finishes in a different place. Yep, that should be good enough. I also like that if you crash a bit too much, you might not actually do the challenge even though you're quick enough, because you got too much damage. But this time it worked out. I did it! I'm secured a contract with Peugeot. Not bad for a beginner. I'm not much of a beginner anymore. You're sure you will get the contract? I'm sure you are. Yep, which is why we'll be offering you a contract at the end of the season, because I did better than Danjiro Akaike. Great! Balls of fire. But I mean, I got 3 out of 6 dots for experience, and I do have 4-1 velocity, and I'm really consistent. Which is good. Which is very, very good. So, is there any interesting things with the letters here? Like Journal? No. Installmer? No. Ah, that's the last thing. Just going through the 1.6 drivers. Lorenzo Christiansen, yeah, we know about that. Victor Williams, also a new driver, so that's nice. Thomas Torre is not quick. So Brian Dimozios is supposed to be both quicker and more consistent, yet he scored less points. Ooh. Siemens Fuji Abisawa Jarnu is not quick at all. We can see that. And Blumen is supposed to be a bit quicker, but he is not. Lucas Bianchi is supposed to be really quick and good at asphalt and gravel, asphalt and snow. Or for the gravel, he's gonna have a hard time staying in the virtual rally sport. Oh well, 2 hours of streaming, and like I said earlier on the stream, I have been holding job interviews for 6 hours earlier today. So I've spoken the whole bloody day, and I'm actually noticing that my brain, which isn't that quick to begin with, is struggling to keep up with my thoughts and my speaking. So this is yeah, it is time to end the stream here. After 4 out of 6 rallies, I'll be finishing off this season, obviously, in a while. And as always, I don't quite know when it will happen though, but it will happen. Just like Sports Car GT, it will happen that I continue that as well. And F1 Manager will happen, and everything in life will happen. I hope. At least every good thing will happen. Anyway, I've said it a couple of times, I really appreciate people showing up. It's humbling to see new people show up, and even more humbling to see people returning. I really appreciate it. And also, again, to Sim Erik, thanks for hitting the subscribe button to try to sound like a YouTuber. That's also quite humbling. I'm Sunday humble. Anyway, catch everyone later. Thanks for tonight, and have a good one. Ta-ta!